The Testament of Asher, the 10th son of Jacob and Zilpah. Asher instructs his sons concerning the good and the evil tendency. The copy of the Testament of Asher. What things he spake to his sons in the 125th year of his life. For while he was still in health, he said to his children, to listen, and he would declare to them all that is upright in the sight of the Most High. 2 ways had the Most High given to the sons of men, and 2 inclinations, and 2 kinds of action, and 2 modes of action, and 2 issues. Therefore all things are by twos, one over against the other. For there are 2 ways of good and evil, and with these are the 2 inclinations in our breasts discriminating them. Therefore, if the soul take pleasure in the good inclination, all its actions are in righteousness, and if it sin, it straightway repented. For, having its thoughts set upon righteousness, and casting away wickedness, it straightway overthroweth the evil, and uprooted the sin. But if it incline to the evil inclination, all its actions are in wickedness, and it driveth away the good, and cleaveth to the evil, and is ruled by Beliar. Even though it work what is good, he perverted it to evil. For whenever it beginneth to do good, he forceth the issue of the action into evil for him, seeing that the treasure of the inclination is filled with an evil spirit. A person then may with words help the good for the sake of the evil, yet the issue of the action leadeth to mischief. There is a man who showeth no compassion upon him who serveth his turn in evil, and in this thing hath 2 aspects, but the whole is evil. And there is a man that loveth him that worketh evil, because he will prefer even to die in evil for his sake. And concerning this, it is clear that it hath 2 aspects, but the whole is an evil work. Though, indeed, he have love, yet is he wicked, who concealeth what is evil for the sake of the good name. But the end of the action tendeth unto evil. Another stealeth, doeth unjustly, plundereth, defraudeth, and withal pitieth the poor. This too hath a 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. He who defraudeth his neighbor provoketh the Most High, and sweareth falsely against the Most High, and yet pitied the poor. The overseer who commanded the law, he set it at naught, and provoketh, and yet he refresheth the poor. He defileth the soul, and maketh gay the body. He killeth many, and pitieth a few. This too hath a 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. Another committed adultery and fornication, and abstaineth from meats, and when he fasteth, he doeth evil, and by the power of his wealth overwhelmeth many, and notwithstanding his excessive wickedness, he doeth the commandments. This too hath a 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. Such men are hearers, for they are half clean, but in very deed are unclean. For the Most High, in the tables of the commandment, hath thus declared, But do not ye, my children, wear 2 faces, like unto them, of goodness and of wickedness, but cleave unto the goodness only, for the Most High hath his habitation therein, and men desire it. But from wickedness flee away, destroying the evil inclination by your good works. For they that are double-faced serve not the Most High, but their own lusts, so that they may please Beliar, and men like unto themselves. For good men, even they that are of a single face, though they be thought by them that are double-faced to sin, are just before the Most High. For many, in killing the wicked, do two works, of good and evil, but the whole is good, because he hath uprooted and destroyed that which is evil. One man hated the merciful and unjust man, and the man who committed adultery and fasted, this too has a twofold aspect, but the whole work is good, because he followed the overseer's example, in that he accepted not the seeming good as genuine good. Another desireth not to see a good day with them that riot, lest he defile his body and pollute his soul. This too is doubled face, but the whole is good. For such men are like to stags and to hinds, because in the manner of wild animals they seem to be unclean, but they are altogether clean, because they walk in zeal for the overseer, and abstain from what the Most High also hated, and forbidden it by his commandments, warding off the evil from the good. Asher explained to his children how that there are two in all things, one against the other, and the one is hidden by the other. In wealth is hidden covetousness, in conviviality drunkenness, in laughter grief, in wedlock profligacy. Death succeedeth to life, dishonor to greatness, night to day, and darkness to light. And all things are under the day. Just things are under life, unjust things under death. Wherefore also eternal life awaiteth death. Nor may it be said that truth is a lie, nor right wrong. For all truth is under the light, even as all things are under the Most High. All these things, therefore, Asher said he proved in his life, and he wondered not from the truth of the overseer. And he searched out the commandments of the Most High, walking according to all his strength, with singleness of face, unto that which is good. Asher instructed his children to take heed to the commandments of the overseer, following the truth with singleness of face. For they that are double-faced are guilty of a twofold sin. For they both do the evil thing, and they have pleasure in them that do it, following the example of the spirits of deceit, and striving against mankind. Asher instructed his children to keep the law of the overseer, and give not heed unto evil as unto good, but look unto the thing that is really good, and keep it in all commandments of the overseer, having your conversation therein, and resting therein. For the latter ends of men do show their righteousness or unrighteousness, when they meet the angels of the overseer and of the enemy. For when the soul departeth troubled, it is torment by the evil spirit, which also it served in lusts and evil works. But if he is peaceful with joy, he meeteth the angel of peace, and he leadeth him into eternal life. Asher's prophecy concerning his posterity. Asher told his children to become not as Sodom, which knew not the angels of the overseer, and perished forever. Asher also told his children he knew that they will sin, and be delivered into the hands of their enemies, and their land shall be made desolate, and their holy places destroyed, and they shall be scattered unto the four corners of the earth, and they shall be set at naught in the dispersion as useless water, until the Most High shall visit the earth, coming himself as man with men eating and drinking, and breaking the head of the dragon in the water. He shall save Israel and all the Gentiles, the Most High speaking in the person of man. Asher instructed his children to tell these things to their children, that they disobey him not. Asher said he knew that they shall assuredly be disobedient, and assuredly act unrighteously, not giving heed to the law of the Most High, but to the commandments of men, being corrupted through wickedness. And therefore shall they be scattered as Gad and Dan, and they shall know not their own lands, tribe, and tongue. But the overseer will gather them together in faith through his tender mercy, and for the sake of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Asher's death and burial. And when he had said these things unto them, he commanded, saying, to bury him in Hebron. And he fell asleep and died at a good old age. And his sons did as he commanded them. And they carried him up to Hebron, and buried him with his fathers.